Hi, everyone. Just responding to the discussion prompt for week 3. First question was, what did I think about the video? I thought the video was really informative. I appreciated that it incorporated parents' involvement in the SEL process. I also appreciated the acknowledgement that the SEL addresses both the kids' internal and external life. I found it interesting that much of what was discussed happened within the context of relationship, and that the end goal was to prepare children to engage the world around them. What resonated with me was I think that what resonated with me was the reminder that parents are the first teachers. I thought that was really great. And that parents' involvement is huge at school because it connects home and school. And I thought that that was really important to acknowledge that piece. And also that parents are called to model the behaviors that we want to see in the children. I think that was also really great. So that really resonated with me because I feel like oftentimes parents forget that they are the teacher. They want to be able to send them to school and have the support there, but really, like, they are the first teacher. They're spending most of the time with them. And even as a parent, I feel like that was a great reminder for me that kind of like struck me a little bit. And so just wanted to like share that that reminder with everyone as well, that parents are the first teachers. Let me get back to this. Okay, what is a caregiver's role in the social and emotional development of children? I believe that it is in helping children understand and manage their emotions through self-management, the self-awareness, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. We have the opportunity to be able to walk them through those lessons and be able to care for them as they are learning. I mean, school is where they practice, and so we get to be a part of that development in the kids that we serve. And I believe that we do this through relationships because if there's no relationship, children are going to have a difficult time making that jump and trusting and just doing what we ask. I think that when we have relationship with the children, and that emotional safe place is established, then we're able to teach them. They're able to have ears to hear us, and they're more willing to just learn and trust us. And so I believe in order for us to teach the skills to the children, we first need to establish relationships with them so that we have some currency and some ability to speak into their lives. I think, that first step is always going to be relationship in order for them to truly engage the lessons that are being taught. What is a school's role in the social and emotional development of children? The school's role is in the active facilitation of practices and policies to help implement SEL. So they are the ones that are kind of supporting and like helping everything move forward, kind of putting the literature in front of us or the trainings and all of the things that we need to do to be on the same page and to be able to do it effectively and correctly for the sake of their growth. Is our school doing this? I would say astounding. Yes, absolutely. The school that I work at is definitely engaging in all of those things in order to help provide the training and the support for our staff, the policies to guide and govern how we approach social emotional learning. All of that is happening at my school site, which I'm very grateful for. What is a community's role in the social and emotional development of children? I believe the community's role in the social emotional development of children is definitely found in the opportunity for children to engage in relationship with people and to from all different walks of life and cultures. It offers children the opportunity to engage people that are different than them, ethnicities, beliefs, and the engagement piece is huge, because we have to we live in a society with people from all different walks of life, and the skills that are taught at home and at school get to be practiced in those spaces when they go out and they're around people that might be different from them. And so I think that it's a place for engagement for all of us. Is our community doing that? I would say yes. I see our community engaging children and providing opportunities for them to engage in the social emotional learning process. As we see people from all diverse walks of life engaging in this space. Connections I made between this video and my experience. I guess the connection that I made between this video and my own experience is that relationships come first, hands down. I can't think of one time when when the learning just came before like the relationship in this space. I feel like so much of this is built on like trust and just this comfortable like ability to learn from the adults in the room. So that definitely is something that I would say. And my experience at school was building relationships with my students in order to become a trusted adult has been key to so many opportunities for growth and behavior. Just like a parent is encouraged to engage and model for children, we are also given the privilege of stepping into their worlds in a critical space and help them learn and grow and practice their social emotional strategies so that they can be more self-aware and to manage emotions and to have social awareness of others in their classroom and at school, to build quality relationships with other children around them, and then to make responsible decisions and understand their consequences. So what are my next steps to begin purposely integrating SEL into my personal and professional life? I think my next step will be mostly, I think I'm excited to grow in this space and my understanding of SEL, and also just learning new strategies, because I am a mom and I need this all the time with my kids. So I need the ability to both model and directly engage children at school in relationship, but also my own kids, and to be able to model the behaviors that I hope to see in them. And so this has just been a great reminder for me to really think about how I'm engaging situations, and so that I can better assist them in their growth as they kind of work their way through their process. Which aspects will be easier and which might be more challenging, and why? I think one of the easier aspects will be to help children identify their own emotions. I think that's more an issue maybe of language. I think that they need language to grow into, to be able to really express like the nitty gritty of how they're feeling, and to be able to put a label on what they're feeling in a moment. But in terms of like how they're feeling, I think that they, at least in my experience, they've caught on pretty quickly to that. So I think that will definitely be the easier aspect of just helping them gain language in order to identify their feelings and to be able to share those and be more self-aware. I believe that the social awareness, however, will continue to be more difficult, because children, especially at the ages that I am around at 4 and 5, tend to be very self-focused. They're not always aware of their surroundings, not aware of how their behaviors are affecting other people, it's difficult for them to acknowledge what is going on around them. Sometimes they don't see boundaries with other people, and sometimes they don't understand the position of another person or the feelings of another person in a situation. Sometimes they're just really committed to what they want. They don't always seek to cooperate. And so I think that there's definitely more difficulty in this space because they developmentally are just more self-focused. So I really am excited to kind of learn and grow and maybe see how maybe that can become a little bit easier in helping them develop and grow in their social awareness so that they can be more considerate of others that are around them. Thanks so much for listening. I look forward to hearing all of your thoughts.